Hey guys, it's Luna here and welcome to another Playerunknown video. I just released a vid, but the patch notes just released, they came out much quicker than I expected. So forget the previous video and we can jump straight into this one and look at the patch notes for today. First, as always, smash the like button and we can get into it. Well, it's been a long time since the previous update and we finally have a new one, and it is dropping today in about an hour's time. The release times are 6 PM Korean Standard Time, 1 AM Pacific Time, 10 AM Central Eastern Time, and that's around 9 AM in the UK. But here are the patch notes, starting with a message for the players. First and foremost, thank you for your patience and perseverance over the last few weeks. We recognize and fully understand the challenges while playing through some of the more impactful issues and appreciate your persistence and continued support throughout. We have been hard at work on this patch and we wanted to take the time necessary to ensure stability before rolling it out into Xbox Game Preview. This update brings a number of fixes that you've been asking for, alongside continued optimization, stability, and user interface improvements. We've also included initial support for game DVR, where you can enable automatic recording of gameplay highlights. And you guys can find out more about that in the game DVR using Upload Studios. So then let's get in and look at specifically what has changed, starting with the changes to gameplay. First up then, they've introduced multiple pre-match starting locations in order to optimize both the server and game client's performance. And that is a recent update that they had on PC as well. Weapons have also been removed from the starting island prior to the match starting. Game DVR is now supported for automatic recording of gameplay highlights, and this feature must be enabled within the options and settings menu. They've improved the vehicles again, but don't worry, this one is to do with objects in the world. They've lowered the damage taken from objects throughout the world, such as rocks, trees, and uneven terrain. Adjusted the sound effects of both water and the red zone bombing, and I know a lot of people have complaints about the noise of the red zone. I personally like the crazy sounds, but most people don't. Party matchmaking is now influenced by the player's MMR, and for me that's a really good addition. We should now find that matchmaking puts you into a game with players who are closer to your level. So if you're really bad at getting kills and you find you don't get to top 10s that often, now in games you should find that the rest of the players in the game should be roughly the same as you. And it's pretty much the same way as games like Overwatch work. Of course, it's not always perfect, but it's still a good thing rather than just having random players. The final change is they've adjusted long range blood VFX back to the original colors. Next up is user interface changes. Improved visibility of squad member colors. You have yellow, orange, blue, and green. Players can use the right thumbstick to rotate their character model during customization now. When customizing character appearance, the D-pad can be held to switch between menus, and the preview is supported when customizing appearance or creating a new character. So you don't have to purchase things before you preview them. Next up, we have one change to items. It's updated the design of the energy drink. And I know that one is not really an important update, but different people do different things, and things are just released when they're ready. Next up then, we have a big list of bug fixes. Fixed the water sound effects. It's fixed red zone disappearing immediately after it starts. Fixed random character teleportation following initial landing. Fixed an issue where some doors could not be entered despite appearing open. Fixed issues of recovery and boost items being able to be used when underwater. Fixed the character animation when transitioning from jump prone to standing. Fixed an issue where earning BP would not function as expected. Fixed unexpected character death caused by falling while moving. Fixed areas of fencing where specific sides could not be penetrated by bullets. It's fixed buildings with missing stairs. Fixed a bug which caused objects to float in the air. Areas of terrain which were causing players' character to become stuck has been fixed. There was an issue which prevented team members being displayed following acceptance of an invite, and that's also been improved. Fixed an issue with revive being cancelled unintentionally. Fixed hand animation when reloading and shooting the Car 98 in prone position. Fixed an issue limiting peak parachuting speed in first person mode. And finally, fixed character animation when moving from prone to entering a vehicle. Next then, we have optimization and stability. Optimized textures, landscapes, and buildings throughout the island to improve performance. They fixed a crash occurring when HDR was enabled. Fixed a frozen character issue when reconnecting following a crash. Fixed a crash occurring when the player opened their inventory. And fixed a crash occurring when the spectate player was using a scope. Finally then, we have a couple of localization changes, just a couple of changes to different languages, applied new Russian, Japanese, and Chinese fonts, adjusted the katakana font, and fixed incorrect order of wording during object interactions for Japanese language. In Portuguese, it's fixed the display of height meter when parachuting. So that is all the changes with this patch notes. There's also a couple of known issues. The B button incorrectly displayed the cut parachute cable. This should be X. And when viewing the map, the X, Y, and B buttons are fully functional, and you can still exit planes or vehicles while looking at the map, so you have to be careful. And guys, that is the whole list of changes for this week's patch notes. And as I said, guys, the update will be out very soon. But that is pretty much it. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of these patch notes. Not everyone will be happy with these changes, and I want to know what you guys think. Maybe not quite as much as we were expecting, but it's probably still one of the bigger patch notes that we have seen for the game so far. So let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos, plenty of news, updates, and guides as always for Sure Games. Make sure you're subscribed for that and notifications turned on as well so you get videos as soon as they come out. Click on links on the screen for more similar videos, guys, and I will see you guys again very soon. Peace out.